Has anybody ever told you about the blackout period that could happen with those Medicare Advantage plans? You know, the PPO plans that often don't have a premium. And sometimes you just wonder, well, what are they not telling me? Well, they're probably not telling you about blackout. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. All right, one of the things you'll hear during the sales pitch quite often is that, well, you can use this plan anywhere that with any doctor or hospital that takes Medicare. And that's an exaggeration because there are some doctors that may not participate in the particular Medicare Advantage plan you have, and there also are some hospitals that may not take the Medicare Advantage plan you have. So if you're planning on a hospital stay, you need to make sure that the hospital does participate in your plan. But what about the blackout period? Well, what some agents don't know, or they're either not telling you because they're afraid if they told you this, well, you may not buy. But what they don't know, or what they're not telling you, is contracts between hospitals and Medicare Advantage carriers usually run on 3-year cycles. And those things will often expire not at the end of the year, but rather sometime in the spring or even the summertime. And so what happens when those contracts expire? Well, most of the time they're negotiated and everybody, both sides agree to terms before they expire. Sometimes they'll go maybe a few days after expiry, and then they'll say, okay, well, we were only kidding. Let's get together and sign this sucker so we can move on. Sometimes it goes on for months or even years without a contract. Well, what happens then? Well, when your Medicare Advantage carrier is no longer contracted by a hospital, the hospital's going to say, no, we're not going to admit you for routine non-emergency situations. Now, they may take you in an emergency, and most of them probably will. But if you've got scheduled, say you're receiving cancer treatments, radiation treatments, or infusion therapy at a hospital, and they say, well, you know, our contract expired, and so until we renegotiate that, you're going to have to find someplace else to go. Nobody's ever going to tell you that, but I'm here to tell you it does happen. So that's something to think about. Now, when the contract with the Medicare Advantage carrier expires, people who have original Medicare don't have a problem with that because there are no contracts there. This is Bob Vineyard, your Medicare expert with the Georgia Medicare Minute. You take care. Have a great day.